Let's talk about something that is often misunderstood. You know what I find interesting about Jupiter in astrology? People talk about it like it should give amazing results immediately. But Jupiter is a planet, in fact, the heaviest planet, that often unfolds with time. The older we get, the more we start noticing what it was actually doing for us. And sometimes, the gifts of Jupiter don't even show up exactly where it sits in the chart, but in the areas that it expects. Let me give you an example. A lot of people say Jupiter in the seventh house, the house of marriage and partnership, is not a great placement. But I think that statement misses something very important. Good and bad in astrology are often relative. Imagine two people. One person wants a partner who's grounded, thoughtful, maybe even a little philosophical. Someone who values growth, faith, and building something meaningful together. For that person, Jupiter in the seventh house can actually be a beautiful placement. It often brings a partner who's wise, supportive, and helps them grow. But another person might be looking for something very different, someone flamboyant, spontaneous, extremely energetic, maybe even a little chaotic in a fun way. Now, if Jupiter is in their seventh house, what they may attract instead is someone calmer, wiser, more practical. And because that's not what they imagined, they may feel like the placement didn't work well for them. But the truth is, Jupiter wasn't doing something bad, it was simply bringing a different kind of energy into the relationship. So, with Jupiter, the real question is rarely is this placement good or bad? The real question is, does the kind of growth Jupiter brings align with what you personally value? Now imagine this. If Jupiter is retrograde in the house of marriage and partnership, your marriage path may not be ordinary, since the energy becomes even more intense. Retrograde planets tend to amplify and internalize the lessons, so the effects can show up in a stronger or more complex way. But here is the important part: the results also depend on which sign Jupiter sits in. For example, if Jupiter is in the seventh house in Aries or Cancer, the alignment can feel more natural and supportive for relationships. But if the same Jupiter sits in Capricorn or Virgo, the journey around marriage and partnerships may bring more challenges, lessons, or delays that require deeper maturity and understanding. So, in astrology, it's never just the planet or the house, the sign and the overall chart context change everything.
What is your take on this subject? Let me know in the comments.